Hello everyone, I am Professor Shamal Patil. Today we are going to learn about the objectives and uses of financial analysis and interpretation. In the previous class we learned about financial analysis, interpretation and the differences between financial analysis and interpretation. Financial analysis and interpretation, these are different terms. Financial analysis is nothing but analysis of financial statements, where we do the classification and arrangement of financial items given in the financial statements by establishing relationship between them to identify what is the strength and weaknesses of an organization, as well as to know about what is the financial position of the firm as well as profitability position of the firm. And this process includes various tools, that is financial analysis is having various tools and techniques, and with the help of these tools we can make the financial statement analysis. And the next one is interpretation. Interpretation is nothing but whatever conclusion drawn by financial analysis, explaining that conclusion in simple term or in simple form is called as a interpretation. In today's class, we will learn about what is the reason behind doing the financial analysis and interpretation, or what are the uses or importance of financial analysis and interpretation. Let's begin with the objectives of financial analysis. The first objective of financial analysis and interpretation is to know operational efficiency and financial position of the firm. The financial analysis gives the insight of financial statements, that is the detailed analysis of each and every items in the financial statements will be done, and with the help of that we will get to know what is the operational efficiency level of an organization as well as profitability position and financial position of the firm. And based on this information we can make the necessary changes in the existing strategies by which the firm can improve their operational efficiency level, which leads to having a sound financial position. The next objective is to assess the solvency and profitability of the firm. Solvency means what? The firm's ability to repay the long-term liabilities. And this we will get to know when we do the financial analysis. In financial analysis, there is one tool called as ratio analysis. This tool provides various ratios, and with the help of these ratios, we can understand what is the solvency position of the firm as well as profitability position of the firm. And based on that, the creditors get take the decisions whether to provide or whether to give the credit facilities to the firm or no. That decisions will be depends upon the solvency position and profitability position of the firm. The next objective is to evaluate performance and progress of the firm. There are tools like trend analysis, comparative financial statements. With the help of these tools, we can understand what is the trend or consistency in the profitability position of the firm as well as the financial position of the firm. And with the help of this, we can evaluate the performance and progress of the firm. The next objective is to confirm safety and reliability of return on investment. That is, whatever capital investment we have done, what is the return on that investment, will get to know with the help of doing the financial analysis. That is, to whether the investment is safe or no, whether whatever investment we have done in fixed asset or in various projects, so how well the returns will how well the firm is receiving returns on those investment, that information will get to know with the help of financial analysis and interpretation. And the next objective is to judge the ability of firm to honor its short-term obligations. That is nothing but the firm's ability to repay the short-term obligations or short-term liabilities. With the help of liquidity ratios, we can understand what is the liquidity position of the firm, whether the firm is able to repay their short-term liabilities or no. That we will get to know when we do when we calculate the liquidity ratios. With the help of these ratios, we can understand how much current assets we have and how much current liabilities we have, whether the current assets are sufficient or no to repay the short term liabilities. That we will get to know with the help of liquidity ratios. And the last objective is to study cause and effect relationship of various financial factors like sales, purchases of assets and liabilities. So what is the effect of these transactions on the financial position of the firm as well as profitability position of the firm? We'll get to know with the help of the financial analysis and interpretation. So these are the important objectives of financial analysis and interpretation. With the help of financial analysis, we will get to know the operational efficiency level of an organization, the financial position of the firm. We can assess the solvency and profitability of the firm. We can evaluate based on this information the performance and progress of the firm, and with the help of that we can assure or we can get to know what is the safety and reliability on the return on investment, that is capital investment, and we can judge the firm's ability to repay the short-term obligations or short-term liabilities, and the effect and cause and effect relationship of various financial transactions on the financial position of the firm as well as profitability position of the firm. So in short, this financial analysis give the insight of financial statements by doing the detailed analysis of each and every items in the financial statements, by which with the help of this information financial management or the management of an organization can take a sound decision for various activities which they need to perform in the organization to improve their efficiency level as well as to increase the profitability position of the firm. The next term we are going to discuss is the uses of financial. The first one is financial analysis is useful for identifying strengths and weaknesses of a firm so as to initiate corrective actions. With the help of financial analysis, the management will get to know what is the strength of organization and what are the weaknesses of an firm or of an organization, and with the help of this information they can take a necessary action to convert weaknesses into strength, by which it helps to improve the efficiency level of an organization. The next use is financial analysis helps the management to study cause and effect relationship of various financial factors for decision making process. As I said, it may be regarding sales, purchases, or what issue of liabilities or issue of capitals. So what is the effect of these transactions on the financial position of the firm? That we will get to know with the help of financial analysis of financial statement. The next use is financial analysis is helpful to the management in assessing profitability and financial position of a firm while framing suitable plans and policies, because as I said, financial planning, that is formulation of financial planning and decision making process is based on financial information provided by the financial statements, And with the detailed analysis of these financial statements, the management will get to know, will get an idea the exact position of the organization, and with the help of that information, they can take a suitable decisions, or they can frame the suitable plans and policies for the organization. The next use is financial analysis is useful for evaluation of operating efficiency and performance so as to facilitate control function. With the help of financial analysis, the management will get to know what is the efficiency level of an organization, what kind of actions we need to do for improving the efficiency level, and with the help of this information, that is information provided by the financial analysis, they can make the necessary actions by which it will help to improve the efficiency level of an organization. And for that they can use the various techniques like performance evaluation technique or budgetary control to have control on the activities of an organization. The next use is financial analysis helps the management to know that the resources of the firm are used most efficiently and effectively. That is, whatever investments we have done in the purchase of short term assets as well as the fixed asset, that is current assets and fixed asset, how well the firm is utilizing those assets will get to know with the help of detailed financial analysis of financial statements. The next use or importance of financial analysis is it is useful to prospective investors for knowing the solvency of the firm. As an investor, we take the decision by considering the solvency position of the firm as well as profitability position of the firm, and based on these two factors we take the decision whether to invest in firm or no, to invest in company or no. So to knowing about the solvency position of the firm as well as the profitability position of the firm, they can use the financial analysis provided by the organization or provided by the manager of an organization, and with the help of that they can make a decision whether to invest in company or no. The next one is it is useful to suppliers and creditors for assessing firm's liquidity to meet its short-term obligations. That is, creditors, that suppliers will get an idea about what is the firm's liquidity position, whether the firm is able to repay the short-term obligations or no, that they will get to know with the help of financial analysis. And the last one is it is useful to finances and bankers for judging firm's ability to repay the loans. That is, the solvency position of the firm decides whether the firm is able to repay the long-term loans or no, and with the help of this information financial institutions and banks takes the decision whether to provide financial assistance to the company or no. So for all these purpose, financial analysis and interpretation will be used by which they can take a sound decision, and their decision will be benefited from the company's point of view as well as from the other stakeholders' point of view. So these are the objectives and uses of financial analysis and interpretation. So here I conclude today's class. In the next class we will discuss about the methods and tools of financial analysis and interpretation. Thank you.